Put your hands together and let's make some noise.
We send big hugs from Armenia. It's Armenian team, it's Armenian LGBT activists, and we as a transgender people, we must support Monica to win this wonderful opportunity, Miss Trans Global. We have a help Monica translates English because Monica's English not very good, but we as an activist must support and help Monica. Yes. And Monica, I have a question. Ինչպես դու միացել Miss Trans Global-ին?
Այսօր ես միացել եմ Miss Trans Global-ին, որպեսզի տեսանելի դարձնեմ Հայաստանում LGBT համայնքի խնդիրները.
Why Monica joined Miss Trans Global? Because she wants to raise LGBT issue in Armenia and in the world.
Եվ այսօր ես կուզենայի կիսվեի իմ կյանքից.
Today I want to share my life.
Ամեն ինչ սկսվեց 2014 թվականից, երբ ընտանիքս իմացավ ամեն ինչ իմ մասին.
All started 2014 that my family knows about my gender identity.
Ես նկարահանվեցի մի հաղորդման մեջ եւ երբ որ հեռուստացույցով այդ հաղորդումը ցույց տվեցին, իմ ծնողները իմացան տեսան այդ ամեն ինչը եւ դաժանաբար ծեծի են ենթարկել ու վրանտել դրանից.
I participated to one TV show that after that my family members watched the show, and after that they brutally beaten me, and after that I left from my family house.
Yes, երկու շաբաթ շարունակ փողոցներում եմ ապրել, բայց ուժ գտա իմ մեջ եւ ծանոթացա իմ քույրերի հետ, եղբայրների հետ, տրանս համայնքի հետ եւ սկսեցի իրանց հետ բնակվել ու ոտքի կանգնեցի, իմ մեջ ուժ գտա ու հասա գրեթե բոլոր իմ նպատակներին։
After that, I left my family's apartment house and I leave the streets and sleep the streets. But after that, I take new opportunities, and right now I have all my I have all my goals and continue live in Armenia.
Այդ դժվար ճանապարհներին ինձ կողքին միշտ եղել է Լիլիթը, ինձ շատ է օգնել իմ դժվար պահերին կյանքի փուլերին։
This all time behind me and supports me Lilith and my other activists. I must support my transgender community because it's my life. My mission in this world, my queens, my sisters, my trans brothers, and all. It's my mission to help, to support transgender people and LGBT people, to help people. I want to raise transgender and LGBTQ community issue. And you can continue.
Ես երբեք չէի մտածի, չէի պատկերացնի առհասարակ Հայաստանում դժվար է պատկերացնել երևակայել այն ինչը մենք հիմա անում ենք, ապրում ենք ու
I can't imagine that one time I can sit and spoke the transgender issue and speak about the yes, quest modeling. I can't imagine that all this time and Armenia it's very difficult that we can and speak about Monica's modeling career.
Եվ այստեղ որ մենք այսօր հավաքվել ենք, նաև Լիլիթի մեծ աշխատանքների շնորհիվ է, որ ինքը մեծ ջանքեր է գործադրել այս ամեն ինչում, որ մենք այստեղ հավաքված նստած հիմա խոսում ենք բոլորովս։
It's okay. Just Monica say I am very thankful Lilith Matrosian because if Lilith not help, we can't sit and speak about all the situation and all the issues. But Monica, I love you, my sister. I support you, and we together must support Monica to win. And I wish all the queens win, and all the queens send big hugs. I love you, sisters, and thank you very much for your support and help. It's very important for Monica. It's all? Is Canon?
Yes, կուզենայի նաև ավելացնել, որ ամեն ինչը այսքանով չի սահմանա։ Ես չեմ սահմանափակվում, չեմ կանգ առնելու, շարունակելու եմ պայքարել հանուն հավասարության, հանուն հավասար իրավունքների, ես չեմ կանգ առնում նաև սեմինարներին մասնակցելով, ես անընդհատ գիտելիքներ եմ ձեռք բերում նորանոր Լիլիթի շնորհիվ եւ առհասարակ ընդհանրապես ամբողջ աշխարհում ես հետաքրքրվում եմ ինչա դել։
It's not all. It's not finished. I continuing to participate in different meetings, seminar to raise transgender issue. By support different activists. I apologize right now.
She's very nervous right now.
Sorry. Yes, բազմիցս ասել եմ, որ ես շատ եմ մասնակցել տարբեր
I participated different model
Չէ, ուսում եմ ասեմ, որ մասնակցել եմ տարբեր
seminar.
չէ, որ բան եմ տալ, ինտերվյու եմ տալ։
Interview. I participated different interviews.
Կարող եք այդ ինտերվյուները կամ հաղորդումները դիտել կամ սոցիալական գովազդները դիտել YouTube-յան ալիքներով, էջերով։
You can find my interviews different social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Monica raised transgender issue and spoke about transgender issue. I want, if I can, I want to answer the questions and hugs. I want to send big hugs, Ganike and different people who right now watching our live stream. I love you, my sisters, and thank you very much for the support and help Armenian transgender community and transgender community all the world. It's a very important for us. And right now we can continue our live stream, our show. And my LGBT activist Vivian here. Vivian can introduce, and after that he can speak more LGBT issue in Armenia.
Yeah. Hi everyone. My big goal in Armenia to make new tolerant Armenia, because I don't want to leave my country. I want to live here because I born here. It's my country. I have many rights here, and I want to make new country, new tolerant country with my LGBT activists, with my sisters, brothers. And I think they can help me, and we will see what happens.
Yeah, me too. A lot of time I say we as an activist, because we not just to say yes, we are activists and all. Sometimes we say just we activists because we feel in our hearts. Yes. Yes,
but if you're activist, you need to show your activism.
Yes, you must help LGBT issue, because all people want help, and we must take hands, each other take, and help together to solve all these issues. And sometimes I say yes, Vivian. I must stay in Armenia and continue my activism, because I don't want to go to stay a refugee. Because all people want to go to and stay a refugee different European countries, because we know that Armenia, it's very difficult that you live as a openly transgender and LGBT people. It's very difficult. That you raise many times that yes, we have this problem.
Not all people can handle that difficulty.
Yes,
but we need to handle.
Yeah, it's a very important for our work. You can continue the discrimination in Armenia.
Oh, it's a big problem in Armenia. But I don't know what to say about that.
Because I don't know. So this Vivian can Armenian, and I will translate English.
Yeah.
English not perfect, but I can.
Okay.
Հայաստանում խտրականությունը շատ մեծ խնդիր է հանդիսանում, քանի որ
Armenia, it's very high discrimination.
Շատ մեծ խնդիր է հանդիսանում, քանի որ ոչ միայն LGBT համայնքում է խտրականությունը, այլ նաև տարբերվող մասաներում եւ այլն։
Discrimination is different the places. For example, clubs, restaurants, and outside streets, and different space.
I consider շատ բարդություն Հայաստանում, բայց խնդրի լուծումը կա, ես տեսնում եմ ամենը։ Շատ երկար պետք է մենք ակարում, քեզ չի լինելու։
It's not will be easy. It's very difficult that we solve these all problems, the issues, but we know how can solve this issue. It's our activism. Yes, it will be continuing support LGBT issue, transgender issue, and we can do it. And just one point that who people want supports Monica and vote the votes for Monica, you can go to Miss Trans Global web page, and they have the all queens. Monica is the first, the number one. They can voting for Monica. They have if you want, you can vote Monica one vote. If you want vote many votes for Monica, you can pay and give Monica this opportunity, because Monica facing a lot of discrimination. It's very important for her activism. It's very difficult to raise transgender and LGBT community issue in Armenia. Monica a lot of years did it and continue to do it. And if Monica win the Miss Trans Global, she will take new opportunities to continue activism. And you can following the Miss Trans Global different pages: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and see all queens. And I support all queens. My queens who participating the Miss Trans Global, I support you, and I will give you the voting, and I hope that all queens can take new opportunities. It's about voting. What about the issue trans rights in Armenia, transgender issue in Armenia? First of all, I want to introduce myself. I am Lilith Martirosyan, the founder and president, Right Side Human Rights Defender NGO, the trans person, trans woman, trans activist. I already working many years for race, transgender, and LGBTIQ people in Armenia, and I am founder and president Right Side Human Rights Defender NGO, and Right Side Human Rights Defender NGO, first transgender organization in Armenia. We already working 6 years, and as an organization, these years we support a lot of transgender and LGBTIQ community. As an organization, we support the first time in Armenia we change practice, name change practice. We worked the Ministry of Justice in Armenia to change practice in Armenia about name change. How did it? After that, it's very difficult that transgender people can. before that it's very difficult, but right now it's very easy. After that is who wants go to change name. It's a very difficult. They must have a three witnesses who can say your name, woman or man, and one paper, one epicrisis from psychologists. They say yes, you are transgender or no. But right now it's very easy. We change as a transgender organization. Who won't go to and change a name, they can go to Ministry of Justice and different places and do it, because right now only can write application and it's all. And we organized and continue organizing different workshops, seminars, seminars for transgender and LGBTIQ people. And right now we have a new strategic court in courthouses. We want to raise the gender marker issue to transgender people because it's very difficult that you won't change the gender marker. You can't right now in Armenia because they wanted the epicrisis that you had surgery, sex reassignment surgery. If you don't have the epicrisis, you can't just your face is different, your look is different, but gender marker is different. It's sometimes we discriminating in different places. For example, bank, the airport, and different places. They open our passports and say your look is different, but passport gender is different. It's our problem, and we must do it. It's a very difficult that you trans. It's a very difficult that you openly can speak about transgender issue in Armenia, because sometimes we're facing discrimination in social different platforms. For example, if you say yes, I am transgender, and write the Facebook or Instagram page, you can discriminating different homophobic and transphobic persons. And I don't know, I want to share my experience that 2019 I had a speech in Armenian National Assembly first time, and after that a lot of people discriminated me, and after that many protests in different streets. They wanted to kill me, burn me. It's a shock for me that openly have a groups that say we must kill Lilith Martirosyan and other transgender and LGBT people. And that time not secure my life and transgender life too. It's a very difficult time. You forgot, you remember that, yes? All this situation is very bad, and transgender people can't go outside because outside people know all transgender people, and after that it's very dangerous. And I can't that time found any ways, because I can't go outside because all people already know my face. And that time I just 1.2 that my family members, our board members, and our volunteers and beneficiaries risks in risks because that time my neighbors called my mother and my family members and say that we must found Lilith Martirosyan and burn. And it's a really shock. It's a really shock time for me and our transgender lives. I that after 5 days I stayed my home and I can't find any ways and I left. I left the country in Armenia. I went to France with my family and our board members because they already know my um apartment address and put Armenian flag nationalities groups did it. And they know my the apartment address. I can continue. I couldn't continue live in the same space because they uh, already share all Instagram.
It's really scary.
Yes, and all my address share a different. Yes, I remember that's the National Assembly. That after that I left, went to France with my family members, and after that my mother say, right now you can stay in France. I say no. I want to back to Armenia and continue my work. Really, I say not just it's my activism in my heart, and sometimes I say my transgender community not afraid because our it's our lives. We must continue together. Okay, if you we as an activist, Vivian, you, Monica, you, and I go to different countries, stay is secure, but our other communities, it's
not okay for me.
yes, and we must stay and continue help transgender issue. Um, it's a very important that you help other people, that you help not LGBT people. If you help people, just the people, it's a wonderful, it's a great that you can solve and save one people life. It's a my mission in this world. I remember that right now you see the Guardian news about me, about my speech in National Assembly. Uh, a lot of international organizations at that time spoke about this case. You know, my all cases who I sent the police stations rejected. And right now, my one case in European courthouses. We as a transgender, my transgender community, I love everyone. Please, not afraid. It's a world. It's a world space for everyone. Everyone can speak and continue activism and help together to solve our problems. Because if you do that, maybe after 1-2 years, other people take our opportunities, take our space from us, because every people have a chance to raise voice. And I want to share that I want to add that I stand every transgender LGBTQ community. I with you, I support you, and I must support you every time. We as the activists, we must help who wants our needs. And I love you, and I want to say thank you very much, Miss Trans Global, this opportunity. To opportunity Monica, because Monica won't continue her activism here. A lot of times Monica have a chance to left Armenia, but she won't stay in Armenia and continue her activism. Really, as a activist, as a founder and president transgender organization, I must every time support you. And I wish good luck all transgender people who participated the Miss Trans Global. And I want to thank you very much that my Miss Sahara, that she and her team, it's a very strong team, and I know that they can solve a lot of problems. Miss Trans Global team, thank you very much for your support and help transgender people, LGBTQ people, because it's a very important that you have and raise our problems. It's a very important work that they do it, because right now we live 21 week. It's a social platform week. It's an internet week, and we must raise our voices different different social platforms. And we as a community, we will continue help transgender people who want our needs. Thank you very much all this this opportunity, because every time when I speak the transgender rights, I know that a lot of people about a lot of people it's information a lot of, and yes, thank you very much. And I invite you, all of you, go to Instagram, and because we moved to Instagram, and we continue our live stream and our show in Instagram. And my sister, brothers, and all of you, please move to Instagram, and we continuing our questions, answers, and you can, by the way, you can send us the questions, and Monica and Vivian and I can answer your questions. And again, thank you very much, and we support Monica!